So I've gotten this question before of why use a titanium headed hammer? And that's a really valid question because for one, titanium hammers typically come in as quite a bit more expensive than their steel counterparts. But I would have to say that since I switched to titanium probably 15 years ago, I'll never go back. This is one of my favorite hammers. It actually has my name put on it. This hammer is a 12-ounce titanium hammer. It's a trim hammer. It has a smooth face. And I have used this hammer so extensively, I think I'm on my third handle actually. It's lighter weight. It's about 45% lighter than steel actually. And that goes for any of these hammers that I have on the table here. All these hammers are stiletto hammers. This is an older model, definitely an older model. This one's probably about 15 years old, like I said, and I've had it for all these years. It's done tons of work and it's held up incredibly well. I have had to refinish the face slightly on it as I have used it for framing and for things it probably was never designed for. But guess what? It's held up. It's held up incredibly well. We can go a little bit bigger. So here's a full-size framer right here. This is again an older model. It's just a titanium head with a wood handle. And this one's a 16 ounce. So this is hitting like probably a 21 ounce, 22 ounce hammer actually. And what's interesting with titanium hammers is that they actually have a really great strength to weight ratio. And it's way higher than steel hammers. But beyond that, what it is it also absorbs more vibrations and dampens those vibrations. And that gets into where we get into these titanium handled hammers as well. So not only is there a titanium head, it actually has a handle, extends all the way down through this rubber here. And what that does is it translates less of that vibration to me, the user. And if you've ever used a hammer all day long and you're swinging it in an application like framing, especially when you're overhead, it's fatiguing, it's tiring. And using a titanium headed hammer is gonna limit that fatigue. It's gonna cut it way back, especially when you're saying 45% lighter than steel. So some really great benefits there. The other thing is it has a really high efficiency of transferring that energy from striking that nail into the nail versus having that energy travel down the handle into your arm. So there's some real health benefits that come with that, where things like carpal tunnel or tennis elbow, things like tendinitis, you're gonna have less injuries like that because again, the energy is transferred more to your fastener versus you. So what's really cool about Stiletto is some of their newer hammers, and actually they just sent us this one. This is a brand new hammer out. This is their Tie-Bone 15, and this guy, they painted it black or powder coated it black, and it has a removable, swappable handle. So I can actually swap this handle to different colors to match whatever it is that I want to do, if I want to match my outfit or something like that maybe. No, but all joking aside, these hammers are fantastic. The other nice thing with titanium is it actually doesn't even need a coating on it. It's highly corrosion resistant. As you can see, these hammers here are probably 10, 15 years old, well used, well loved, and they take the wear really well. But one thing that they did have to do is, if you notice, on these hammers, this was a smooth face hammer. Here was one with a waffle face on it. That over time, the titanium in the waffle face doesn't hold up very well. Steel doesn't either. It does wear out over time. But to help combat that, what Stiletto has done is given us a removable head, a tip. So we can actually come in here. There's actually an Allen or a Torx style screw up inside of here, loosen this, and the head pops off, and I can swap it to something like a smooth face or a waffle face. So it makes it so you can sort of convert your hammer to the application. And so if you're doing more trim work and fine trim work, well then you're gonna probably wanna go with a smooth face versus your framing waffle face. And what I have here is I have 15 ounce, two 14 ounces, a 16 and a 12 shown here. So they come in a variety of sizes to pretty much meet whatever your needs are. So the last thing I wanna say about titanium hammers is you're gonna work faster. And what I mean by that is you're gonna have a more energy, efficient transfer of energy to your fastener, which means you're also gonna be able to strike harder because you're not swinging as hard. You can actually swing this a lot harder than you do a steel hammer with less effort. So again, your work day is gonna go by a lot faster. I'd love to know your thoughts on titanium hammers. Is this something that you've invested in for your tool bag, tool pouch, or is this something that you think is, you don't believe in it? I'd love to hear your comments below. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, do that so you don't miss out on our next video. And as always, thanks for watching.